Hello, I'm Paul Manos from High Fidelity Services. Pleased to welcome you for our world debut, for that matter, of Verity Audio's Monsalvat system. Julian from Verity will describe the system for us.
Hi, Julian from Verity Audio. This system, the Monsalvat system that we're playing here today, has been under development for 10 years. We worked a lot on that system at the beginning, to have the perfect integration with the room. That's why you would see the woofer tower in the corner. And each of the block you can see there has a 15 inches driver in it that goes down to 10 hertz. These are facing the corner of the room, so they use the wall, adjacent wall, as an infinite horn. So the system here, the whole system is 99 dB sensitive. Then we had to develop our own active crossover with digital time delay for that system. So this is the piece you can see here that we call it the Pro 6. It's got its own power supply. It's got 2 analog input, digital input, so it's a DAC, it's a preamp at the same time. And it operates at 32-bit 384 kilohertz. So all the data stream is sent to a big FPGA inside where it's converted, where the crossover is applied to the signal. And then we have, you mentioned about the time delay. There's a digital time delay in it, so the woofer tower and the main tower are perfectly time aligned.
Yeah, I could hear that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And in the main tower here, what you would see is like there's 4 lower mid-range driver, and then a very special custom designed mid-range unit, which is 99 dB sensitive, with our own in-house built ribbon tweeter.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the power amps for this system are power amps that has been completely designed and developed at Verity Audio. We have an engineer called Maxime who did that. I don't know, what power do you guess this amp are?
2 kilowatt.
They're 60 watt per channel.
I couldn't be any more wrong.
They're 60 watt per channel.
Yeah.
But the way they are designed, this is what our research has shown. High power doesn't mean much. It's just a voltage rail.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a huge power supply in it, something that you would see in a 2 kilowatt amp.
Mm-hmm.
The amp is actually 180 pounds its weight, but every part has been chosen for its speed quality, so that the power can be transferred very, very quickly from the power supply to the output device, and the capacitor in the power supply can recharge as quickly as possible. So, I can go on forever for that, but it's a very special piece.
Well, when we came into the room, the sound was spectacular, and I can't wait to turn the listeners on to one of our test tracks, Dead Can Dance, a Spirit Chaser, Song of the Stars. We use this at a lot of shows, so let's, if we could spin that up,
Sure.
We'd love to hear that, and
Absolutely.
I want to thank you for that. We also have SRA racks here. What are the cables,
Yes.
guys?
So the supporting cast, obviously the analog source is TW Acustic's top-of-the-line Black Knight table. 2-arm system this show. We're using the limited, now sold-out MC Century cartridge from Ortofon, which has just been magnificent. The back arm is also using a relatively inexpensive cadenza mono arm. As you mentioned, SRA stands, rack. The phono stage is also TW Acoustic.
Okay.
The digital source is a Melco. We're also using, in conjunction, CAD. It's a ground control unit.
I see it here. Okay.
Further noise reduction. And the cables throughout the system are from Signal Projects of Greece.
Okay. And I see a Vibex unit here.
And Vibex units are our power conditioning. We're using 2 systems, one dedicated for the amplifiers and a second Vibex assembly for the source components.
Well, great, Paul. Thank you for the system walkthrough. Let's do no more talking, and I want you guys to hear what I just heard. And here we go.
Very good. Thank you.
We are the stars that sing. We sing with our light. We are the birds of fire. We fly over the sky. Our light is a voice. We make a road for the spirit to pass over. For the spirit to pass over. We are like the wind, wrapped in luminous wings. We make a road for the spirit to pass over, for the spirit to pass over.
From Verity, Paul from High Fidelity Services. You guys have hit a home run today. I'm sitting here listening to out-of-phase information on that recording at this spot in this large hotel ballroom that I'd never heard before. In fact, I was looking over my shoulders because I thought people were talking behind me. It was pulling that type of information off of the LP. That means that the speaker system is extremely phase coherent. It's really got a great radiating pattern for a room this size. I'd like to hear it even in a smaller room. I bet it sounds great too. This is one of the best sounds I've ever heard at a show for a Verity product. What is the name of the speaker again?
This is the Monsalvat system.
This is the Monsalvat system. It's just outstanding. I don't know. I can't say it any louder than that except outstanding. It's great. So thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.